This insane house is located in Kansas City's historic Northeast. I mean, look at this staircase. Incredible, the detail and the beauty that this house provides. If you stick around until the end, I'm gonna take you through every nook and cranny of this home. But before that, we are gonna explore every part of Kansas City's historic Northeast, including a lot more affordable houses than this mansion. So let's go. We are in Pendleton Heights, which is the second oldest residential neighborhood in all of Kansas City. In Pendleton Heights, you can expect really close houses. You can see behind me that the houses are really kind of spaced close together. It kind of reminds me of Strawberry Hill in Kansas City, Kansas, if you've seen some of our tours there. You can expect historic homes. This home that we're gonna tour right now is over 100 years old. And you can also expect awesome parks with great views that we're gonna go to right after this house, so stick around for that. But this house is on the market right now in Pendleton Heights. It's on a double lot, and there's a lot of surprising features that you're gonna enjoy with this house, so come with me. So first of all, Pendleton Heights is a very urban neighborhood. Like I said before, the houses are very close together, and you're gonna definitely see a lot of people who love their neighborhood in Pendleton Heights. I've moved 2 people into Pendleton Heights, and the feedback that I've heard from them is that people absolutely love it here, and there's a ton of neighborhood pride. So first, as we come in, what you're gonna see is you're gonna see a very large living area. Okay, the first thing that you're gonna notice about this mantle is that this is made of wood. It's stained and painted, but this has a live edge, which gives it a lot of character. The second thing I want you to notice is you've got these newer windows. I know a lot of buyers that I meet want newer windows because of energy efficiency. Older windows, you can definitely lose a lot of warm air, especially in this colder temperatures here. And then moving on to this side, you've got a place where you can put your couch, you can put your entertainment system, really whatever you want, you can do in this area. Come with me to the kitchen. And what we're gonna see is this beautifully remodeled kitchen. We've got quartz countertops, nicely upgraded cabinets, completely torn out and redone. So this is basically ready for you to move in and for you to start enjoying Pendleton Heights. The thing about living in the historic Northeast is that you are close to downtown, you're close to the Country Club Plaza, and then if you want to go north for any reason, like we have a lot of friends up north that live north of the river, you're basically right there. The river is right there, as you can see from the drone shots, because Pendleton Heights and the rest of the Northeast is located right below the Missouri River. If you look over here, you've got a large pantry with washer and dryer in the kitchen. So you don't have to go down into the basement in order to do your laundry. You have all the space to do it right in the kitchen. And then also right off the kitchen, you have a half bathroom. This would be the bathroom that your guests would use if they decided to come and visit. It has, of course, your toilet and your vanity. Not much else that you really need. We're gonna go outside and we're gonna check out a few awesome features of the outdoors at this property. There's a couple unusual things that you have on this property in Pendleton Heights. When you're living in a neighborhood that's very, very urban feeling, a lot of times you will not have off-street parking. You will not have a garage, but this comes with a 2-car garage and a pretty decently sized driveway. You could definitely fit your truck or large SUV through so that you could pull it all the way through to your garage. That's gonna be something that's really nice. Another thing that's really nice, I mentioned that it sits on a double lot. And what they use this double lot for is actually pretty surprising. This is probably one of the only swimming pools in Pendleton Heights. So you can see this lot is doubly big. So you still have backyard area behind the swimming pool, but for this, you've got a very large swimming pool. Of course, it's gonna be really nice during the summer, gonna be really nice during the warm weather. However, I do wanna warn you, a lot of people think that when you're coming from like a Los Angeles or you're coming from like a Florida, that a swimming pool is a huge plus for a property. I would say just because of the temperatures here in the Midwest, you only have like 5 or so good months that you can typically use a swimming pool. And the rest of the time it's gonna be closed up. So that's gonna really be up to you whether or not you want a swimming pool on your property or whether or not it actually adds value to the property that you're looking at. Let's head back inside and go upstairs because there's another surprising feature that I don't want you to miss. Let's go upstairs to the 3 bedrooms, and like I said before, there's a really unique feature that I want you to see. First off, this first bedroom has nice wide double doors, so if you need to move furniture in here, beds in here, that's gonna be pretty easy. Another thing that I like too, built-in shelving and cabinetry. Always a great plus, and check out these like handles. I think One of the things I like about older homes is you've got these unique features. Now this is probably, added on later, but even the shelving, the built-in, all that stuff, unique features that you probably won't get on a home that's less than 100 years old. But this room here, I would say it's a little bit on the smaller side. I think you could comfortably fit a full-size bed in this room and have no issues, but if you want a bigger room, we're gonna have to go to the primary bedroom. But let's see the secondary bedroom first. This secondary bedroom also is a little bit small. Again, a twin or full-size bed would fit really well just right here. But what's nice about this is that even though it's a smaller room, it has a massive closet. So if you love your clothes and you don't need as much living space, this is gonna be the area for you. Lots of place to hang your clothes, to put your shoes. You've also got a natural light that comes into the closet. The really nice feature of this bedroom. And as we come through here, you're gonna see a beautifully remodeled bathroom right in the hallway. This bathroom gives you a tub shower combo with really incredible backsplash. Look at that backsplash on the tub shower combo. That's really, really cool looking. And again, adds to much of the character of the home. I also like the wooden trim with the window, and then you've got the vanity and the toilet back there. And the nicest bedroom in the house is definitely this primary bedroom. You've got the fireplace running through here, so it gives it a nice accent. I like the brick running through, and you're gonna see this in a lot of older neighborhoods in Kansas City. You've also got this kind of bay-shaped window. You could put a bed right here. I think that'd be a cool place to put a bed. I actually would probably put my bed on this side because I don't want to be close to the window. I'm very sensitive to light. Now, one of the surprising features in this room is this closet. Not only is it massive, it's huge. I mean, you could put all your clothes in here. You would never run out of space. But one thing that I want to point out to you is you actually have a way outside from your closet. Come out here and you can step on this incredible rooftop deck. So you get an awesome view of the rest of Pendleton Heights. And speaking of Pendleton Heights, what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna head right down to the park, right down the street, and you're gonna see how close we are to the Missouri River and the rest of Kansas City. Like I said before, we're still in Pendleton Heights at Kessler Park, just right down the street from the house that we were just at. This place has one of the best views of Kansas City. As you can see right behind me, you've got a lot of Kansas City icons. First, the Christopher Vaughn Bridge. That will take you north of the river. So I said before, if you live in Pendleton Heights and you want to go north of the river, you have friends that live up there, easily cross that bridge and be up north. You can't really see it right here, but behind that casino, I think that's the Bally's Casino. Behind that casino is the Missouri River. Obviously runs right underneath that bridge. And you probably can't see it from here because of the trees, but the CPKC Stadium, which is the newest stadium in Kansas City where the Kansas City Current play, it's the only stadium for just dedicated like women's soccer. That's right here on this side of the river too, so you're probably only maybe 6 or 7 minutes away from that. The Berkeley Riverfront and River Market is also just within, a couple minutes. So you can see how centrally located Pendleton Heights is, and then you can see from the drone footage that downtown is right there. So this is right in the middle of everything. If you want to live somewhere that's right in the hub of all the activities in Kansas City, Pendleton Heights or the historic Northeast is something that you're going to want to consider. And if you want to move here, 816-4-MOVE-KC, we would love to help you. We've helped people move to Pendleton Heights and Scarrett Renaissance before. We know these houses and we know these neighborhoods. 816-4-MOVE-KC. So we're at Scarrett Renaissance and back to the house where we first started the vlog tour of Kansas City's historic Northeast. One story I want to tell you, when the first time I moved to Kansas City and visited the historic Northeast, there was actually a goat walking around, like a baby goat walking around these streets. We picked it up. I don't know who owned that goat, but we ended up dropping it off at some random lady's house. So that was kind of a silly story that I remembered even when I was walking around these neighborhoods. But you could see this beautiful houses behind me, and this is the house where we started. And we're gonna show you everything that you need to know about this house in Scarrett Renaissance. Okay, so we're back at this house. It's been completely flipped, completely remodeled. And one of my favorite things about being a realtor in Kansas City is I get to see all these different houses. One of the bad things about being a realtor in Kansas City is sometimes you see houses that you're like, man, I would definitely live there. Kind of makes you a little envious, and this is one of those houses. This porch is awesome. The stonework, this has been tuck pointed, remortared, so it should be good for years to come. This is an awesome place to spend time. And you got this corner lot on the side too that my kids would really enjoy playing playing in. This is just an awesome place. I like these corner lots because typically you have a lot more space. You have a side lot for the kids to play. And for my kids, they would go crazy out here. Come on inside and I'll show you what I mean when this remodel's been done. This is really nice. Like I said before, it's a 1905 style home and it's been completely remodeled. New floors, new kitchen, new paint, new everything. So first you come in, you can see they completely painted this all black, which I actually don't like that, but whatever. They completely painted this all black and you can still see they preserved the detail in the banister and the handrails. Once you come inside, you've got this living area that preserves a lot of the brickwork in this house. So the thing I like about this remodel is they kept a lot of the same elements that made this house special. So this fireplace is definitely, it's probably not going to be wood burning anymore. You're going to need to get an insert, maybe it's an electric insert or something like that to make it a functioning fireplace again, but you could easily do that. Now you come here, and this is one of my favorite parts about the home, which is the kitchen. This kitchen, I like the black, the dark and the white contrast. So first you've got these quartz countertops with these black cabinets, which is really classy. And then I love that they preserve, like I said before, the original brick. Recently I found out from a mason, one of my clients was getting masonry work done. You're not supposed to paint brick, you're supposed to leave it exposed, let it breathe, tuck point it every so often when you need it. But this is nice because it's completely exposed. You can see it. You can see that it adds just such a big dimension to this kitchen. You've got a nice large farmhouse sink. And from here, you've got this big picture window that you can see the rest of the historic Northeast Kansas City. And come over here, of course, you've got your electric stove. And one thing that I really like about this is there's a pot filler. So you pull this pot, you can pull your pot, fill it up with water here, boil the water. My culinary skills aren't to the point where my wife's are. So what I typically do is make pasta, boil water, mac and cheese. This would be nice for the struggling dads out there that are just trying to feed their kids. Over here, you of course have a space for your refrigerator, and this would just kind of complete your kitchen and this big open space. The last thing I want to point out, this island is just huge. I mean, look at the size of this island. You could seat people around it. It could be a bar seating type of island, but it really kind of connects you to the rest of the home. So this is a really great feature. Another great feature with these homes is a lot of these older homes, you'll kind of notice that they don't have a lot of full bathrooms. They might have like 1 or 2 full bathrooms, but this one actually has 3 full bathrooms. One of them is actually on this first floor, and I'll let you go in there. And you can see, continuing with the light and the dark theme, they actually managed to fit a shower in this bathroom. Of course, you're gonna have to complete it with some panes of glass so that water doesn't splash everywhere, or a shower curtain. But this is just a nice feature to have in case you have guests. I've never wanted less bathrooms in my house. In fact, I only have 1 full bathroom in my house, and we always wish that we had more, because when we have people over, it is just, really backed up for people showering or wanting to get ready. Let's go upstairs, and we're gonna see 4 large bedrooms upstairs. Coming around, one of the cons of living in a place like the historic Northeast, like I said before when we looked at Pendleton Heights and other places, is you are very, very close to your neighbors. So you're definitely gonna have to get used to this. If this is not something that you want, then you're gonna wanna avoid places like Strawberry Hill or the historic Northeast, because a lot of these houses are closer together. If you want some more space, you're gonna have to go out to the suburbs. If you want a lot more space, you're gonna have to go out to the country. We've toured all of those places on this channel. So again, reach out, we can help you find the right spot for you. Let's go upstairs. Upstairs, you got 2 secondary bedrooms right next to each other. Coming through this door, and you can see they kept the white and black theme all throughout the house. I like that theme a lot. I think that you could easily fit a queen size bed in this bedroom. And then of course, it has your closet. 2 nice big windows to provide natural light. And again, you're up kind of high, so you can see everything that's going on this corner lot in the historic Northeast. Now, I haven't told you the price yet. You got to stick around to the very end because it's actually surprisingly affordable here. I named this as one of the top 10 areas where I would buy a home in 2025, and that's because of the affordability. So this house might be more affordable than you might think. Let's go to the primary bedroom. One cool thing about this primary bedroom is, again, with the brick. It's been preserved. This is just super cool. Just to have this, I mean, imagine waking up in this room. You've got this really cool exposed brick wall. I mean, this is a trendy, cool place where you can not only rest and recharge, but also spend some time and just enjoy the ambiance of this room. Come into this bathroom and you're gonna see quite a few features that I really like. First is this double shower. So you've got 2 showers that you can run at the same time, especially when you're getting ready. Even if this was your only bathroom, you could easily shower 2 people here at the same time and then just go about on your way. You've got a nice modern updated vanity, and of course all the tile and the accents match the black and white theme. Now you might think that's all there is, but there's actually another bedroom upstairs. Let's go. A lot of these homes, they have this attic area finished out, and with this attic area finished out, there's 2 more rooms up here. One's a conforming bedroom and one is not. So first, let's go take a look at the conforming bedroom. It's on this side, and one of the things that is cool about the attic bedroom is you're so high up. You've got just such a great view of the rest of the neighborhood. One of the negative things is that sometimes these attic bedrooms can get really hot or really cold because you're so close to the roof line. You're basically in a finished attic, and there's not as much insulation provided to keep you as warm or as cool as you may need to be. But this is a full conforming bedroom. It's really cool. I like that you can have this feature. You can turn this into a playroom for your kids. You can turn this into a secondary bedroom, whatever it is that you want to do. Now come across the hall to this room. And this room is not a bedroom because if you know anything about what it requires to be a bedroom is has to be some type of egress and some type of closet. Of course, you could put a wardrobe or something here, but this would be a great guest room. I think if you put like a wardrobe or some type of dresser somewhere in this room so that they could keep their clothes here when your guests came over, because one thing that's surprising about this room, it actually has a full bathroom. Tub shower combo, toilet, vanity, all of that stuff is included in suite with this extra room. I can't call it a bedroom because it's not, but still, this would be the perfect place for guests to stay when you have in-laws coming in town or when you have parents coming in town. So we didn't mention the price to you yet. This house is listed right now for $375,000.
There's no way that's real.
Behind me is the Kansas City Museum. This museum contains the history of Kansas City, so if you're new here and you want to learn about our awesome city, that's the place to do it, especially the history of everything that has gone down in Kansas City before. Now, one thing I wanted to point out to you, look at the view of downtown from this house. Now, we are back at the Scarrett Point Historic District. At the house where I first started, I promised you I'd take you through every nook and cranny of this absolute mansion that's on the market right now. So let's go inside and let's explore every single thing that this house has to offer. First off, coming inside, look at this door. It's massive, it's heavy, it has the presence of entering this beautiful historic home. A lot of these homes are built in the early 1900s, and you can see they're just preserved beautifully, because I'll tell you how much this house costs at the very end of this video, but this is gonna be a pretty penny. We've seen other houses that are more affordable in this video, but this is not gonna be one of them. First, I wanna take you through here to this, this is like a dining room, ballroom, I don't know what you wanna call it. You could use this for anything you could possibly want. You would probably use this as a dining room, put a big table here. You could seat your whole family and just have this beautiful view of the Kansas City Museum from your bay windows. I mean, the location here is premium, and I see a lot of houses that make me envious. I mentioned to you before earlier in the video that, yeah, that's a house that makes me envious in the Scarrett Renaissance area. This house definitely makes me envious, and if I had a certain price, I'll tell you at the end, I would totally buy this house. Come through here and you'll see this massive kitchen. What's nice about these houses too is because they're well maintained and updated, you have all the luxuries of a modern home in something that has just the character of 1905 home. You've got these granite countertops, you've got the gas stove, the large sinks, the new cabinets, the double ovens, and then this house also on the outside you'll be able to see has a tower as well. So there's this kind of circle-shaped cutout right above us. It goes all the way to the top, and can't wait till you see the top because it is like a kid's ultimate playroom dream. It's incredible. Come through here, we're gonna see the living area. One thing about this house too is that there's so many fireplaces, just places for you to hang out, gather with your family, throw a party. I mean, really, it's limitless, absolutely endless, the things that you could do in this house. Now come through here. This room I would use for maybe like a personal library or something like that. You know, I like the deep dark blue paint in this room, beautiful chandelier, plenty of windows. And the reason I would use this room as like a study or library is because out the window you can see Kansas City right there, downtown Kansas City, especially when the leaves are a little bit more barren. This room is right next to the front porch, and so the same incredible view of Kansas City that you had from the front porch you have in this room. One thing I wanted to point out before we head upstairs is you've just got this incredible banister, this incredible stairway that leads up to the second floor. There's also a third floor that goes up farther from there. Like I said before, a child's dream to be playing up there. But you could see, I like when they preserve the natural wood and they refinish it and they bring it to its former glory. I think that's the right way to do it. So follow me up this beautiful staircase. I mean, imagine coming home and just like walking up this staircase to go to bed, or walking up this staircase to, enjoy your multiple rooms up here. I don't know. This is just a super cool area. So you come upstairs, the second floor has this landing and just a bunch of different bedrooms. First, we're gonna go into this bedroom here. Right above that study or office area that I was talking about, right next to the front porch. And like I said before, same incredible view of downtown Kansas City. I mean, this room is massive. You could fit any type of bed in here that you want, all the furniture that you want in here, and it has in-suite bathroom. So come through here. This bathroom is all new, all renovated, well maintained, double vanity, shower, toilet, and then it's got this kind of Jack and Jill dynamic going on with this bedroom here, so you could put somebody in here and somebody in there and they could share this bathroom. A feature I really enjoy about this room, you can actually put this window up and then go out onto the deck, and you have this just awesome view of the Kansas City Museum. Also, you have a very large walk-in closet that can hold all your clothes, and it has a dressing area so you can see if you look good by the time you get ready, right? And then also it connects back to this main hallway to the primary bedroom. This primary bedroom is right underneath, this primary bedroom has this tower-shaped cutout. Again, same thing as the kitchen. So, I mean, it'd be cool to like put your bed here if you wanted to. I'd probably put my bed somewhere else, but if you wanted to put your bed here and just wake up to sunlight, that's really cool. I mean, you can even see that the windows are curved. They manufacture these windows specifically for these towers, and they're curved. And come through here and you could see just the most incredible primary bathroom. I mean, look at all this tile, look at all this marble. I mean, it's just beautiful. You have a place to take a nice soaking bath right here, and then you've got just this massive shower. You've got this massive shower that can definitely accommodate more than one person. You've got that huge rainfall shower head, and the tile work in the shower is just really good looking. And then if you come through this room, you've got this walk-in closet with all the storage that you could ever need. Like I said, the third floor is a children's dream playroom. So come upstairs, you're gonna see exactly what I mean. I've got my kids, I know they would love this area. And you know what? I would love this area too, because it's kind of away from everything else. It gives me the peace and quiet that me and my wife would actually want in our primary bedroom. But come up here and you can see exactly what I mean. So this third level has really cool features like this. I mean, you look at this, my kids would just have a school day with this. They would go in there, this would be like their hideout. They would read books in there. I'd put a light in there to make sure that they weren't too scared or anything like that, but that's really cool. And then you could see this huge area. There's multiple bedrooms off of this. Of course, we don't have time to go into each and every single bedroom in this massive mansion, but there's multiple bedrooms. I'll show you just one. So you can easily sleep one or two kids in this bedroom here, and there's multiple on this floor too. So come through here and you've actually got this kitchenette, and you've got a full bathroom here with a shower. No, you're fine. This kitchenette area doesn't have a stove or refrigerator, but you could You do have a drink fridge and you have a sink. So if you threw parties up here, or if you just wanted to keep snacks for your kids, that'd be an awesome place. But I can't leave without, number one, telling you the price and also showing you this area. Remember I said the tower carries like consistently throughout the house? Well, this is probably the coolest room here. I mean, could you imagine your kids just like sitting here with a book, relaxing? I mean, look up and you see this incredible chandelier. And if you look out to the side, you've got one of the best views of Kansas City's downtown from a residence that you probably could have. Like I said before, I'll tell you the price. This house is $1,299,000, $1.299 million. Now, if you're interested in this house, it is on the market right now. Reach out, 816-4MOVE-KC. If you don't reach out fast enough, it might be gone by the time you reach out. Now, if you don't like the historic Northeast and you want to check out a different area of Kansas City, click right here.